And welcome back to the Ed Show on this Friday. We continue to follow today's breaking news from Boston. A jury has sentenced Dzhokhar Tsarnaev to death for his role in the marathon bombing there. I'm joined now on the phone by Jenna Russell, co-author of The Long Mile Home. She has spent a great deal of time with victims and families. Paul Henderson is a veteran prosecutor. He's a legal analyst as well. And Ari Melber is also here with me in the studio, MSNBC host and chief legal analyst for the network. Let me start with you, Jenna. Again, I know that you spent a lot of time with victims, families, survivors of this bombing. Have you had an opportunity to speak with any of them since this decision was handed down?
I haven't spoken directly with anyone today, but seeing some reaction from folks, very mixed, as you would imagine, from a diverse group of people who were deeply affected.
Paul, are you surprised by what the jury decided today? Are you surprised that unanimously, I think it's important to note here once again that in Boston, or excuse me, on the federal level, decision to execute has to be a unanimous decision, and here you had everyone agreeing. Did that surprise you at all?
Not really, because of how quickly they came back, and this is why you hear the prosecutors continuing to say over and over how thorough and how exhaustive this process was. I know that the prosecutors had to be conscious and aware while they were presenting the case out here, because, you know, in Massachusetts, they banned the death penalty back in 1984, and so they were being very methodical and very careful about laying out all of the reasons exhaustively as to what they thought would qualify and how these jurors should come to a decision in justifying death penalty. And so obviously they were weighing and evaluating the factors in 17 of the 30 charges that he was convicted in, where they analyzed that there were multiple people that were harmed, that they presented evidence talking about the substantial planning and the intent that went into this crime and the heinous nature of this crime. And so this verdict really was that jury rejecting the defense presentation that was made to them that he was co-opted into this by his older brother,
Paul,
or that he had not a big criminal history in this case.
Paul,
that's what I think.
Stand by for me a quick second.